to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
That is so unprofessional of me. Absolutely brilliant. You think that after doing this for nearly 3 years, I get it right, but I'm going to start again. I'm nothing but a professional, so I'm going to start again. I'm going to forget about that mishap and start again. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Thfc Till I Die, your home of Tottenham past, present, and an exciting future, as we bring you all the latest news, not just from Spurs, but from the Premier League as well, as we aim to give you everything, all the football news from top to bottom, from the top of the league to the bottom of the league, fighting for the Champions League, transfer news from all the teams around as well. And as we hope to bring you up, bang up to latest, and should take you there. But how are we all this afternoon? Hope we're doing all well. As I said, Mr. Brady will be joining us in about 10 minutes' time. He is running a little bit late. I think he's having a meeting with Daniel Levy this afternoon, sorted out the transfer budget for the summer. But how are we all? I hope we're all doing well. If you're a Newcastle fan, unlucky. If you a Manchester United fan, God help you. That's all I'm going to say. And if you're a Spurs fan, we're the best team in the land. So anyway, how are we all? Let me do something very quickly. Running a bit behind today, guys. Running a little bit late. But as always, Dermatron is here, spot on. But big up, everyone. And we also got Colin as well. Big up to Colin as well. Let's bring him up. He's been a member for 10 months. Big up, Colin. Thank you so much indeed for all your support, all your help, everything you do with the channel. And everyone, please get over to Full Time Sports Network, our partners channel. And also bring up a like there, because that's tomorrow at 5 to 11. We're bringing you the draw for the Champions League round of 16 to see who they get. So we're going to big up Colin as well. Yeah, and everyone, if you want to be like Colin with a little star beside your name, pick up your memberships, $1.99 to $4.99. You can pick them up. Also, I found a way of giving away 5 memberships for Christmas. So I'm going to sort that out in the next couple of days to give 5 as a little present for me and Philip to you. A little present, 5 memberships. All right. So, right. Let's who's in the chat. And we've got hello, Tequila. Hello, Derma, sir. Hello, Tequila. How are you doing? And he says, bring me Thanos. Yeah, I bought you, Thanos. Hope you're doing well. We've got Wayne Bonner. Big up, Mr. Bonner. Hope you're doing well. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. What's up, Tequila? How's it going? There you go. And then Tequila is saying, bring Tequila the shield. Give that man a shield. I love that bit in the film. Big up, Wayne Bonner. How you doing, mate? We've got big up to Wembley 1. Afternoon, boys. I think the Newcastle situation is sultry, warning to us. We had a few games, and yet even still our squad is stretched to break. But can you imagine if we had Eurogame? I know it would have been absolutely horrific. And here he is. Here's Elvis. Straight in from Las Vegas.
Oh, jeez, I wish I had been.
He's
Sorry
just
about that.
Now, Philip has just started, right? A 10-week residency of the Leitrim Community Centre of Tom Jones and Elvis for 10 weeks. He's splitting it up. He's splitting it up to 5 weeks. Look,
Like
Philip,
10
look,
minutes. 10 minutes to be more like it.
I know you've been under pressure, so I'm just trying to make you laugh.
Yeah,
So
no, I've had a hell of a day today. I'm sorry about this, lads. My work is taking over at the minute. It's just got so busy. But anyway, everyone's
not good
Christmas,
enough.
you know.
And big up Colin as well. Thank you so much. He's gifted 5 memberships, Colin. El Cockerell, Carl Simpson was gifted a membership. Steve D was gifted a membership. Captain Grandma was gifted a membership.
I'll be back in a second, Dermot. It's the final call.
Tot Spurs was gifted a membership as well. So thank you so much, Colin. Honest to God, man, that is so kind of you. Honestly, really is kind of you. So big up. Big up, sir. Who else we've got on? We have, he says, afternoon, Dermo. Afternoon, Column. How are you doing? We've got Tequila. I was going to make a Man United joke, but out of respect for Column, I won't. But I will. Tequila. Just for you. Has anyone seen Man United? Has anyone seen Den Haag? Has anyone seen Harry Maguire? Bruno Fernandes? Has anyone seen the Champions League? Has anyone seen the Glazers? Has anyone seen Jim Ratcliffe and the Qataris? Will the pain ever end at Manchester United? There you go, Tequila. I've done it for you. Yeah. Duck sounds. Yeah, that's what I need. I need some sounds. I will sort that out, believe me. El Cockerell. Afternoon, Dermot, and all your chatters. Big up, El Cockerell. Part of the channel that Talk and Ball have. So big up to everyone over at Talk and Ball. We've got Tequila. Elvis not in the building yet. I guess he is here, but he's had to go off and speak to his manager. We've got Wayne Bonner. All good, Tequila. Been busy with work. Sorry to hear that, he says. Wayne Bonner. Yeah, it's always big. We've got Chris Walsh. Big up, Chris Welsh. He says, big up. Hope you're all well. The media are so unreliable. Seriously, especially about certain players who are not done nothing in their careers yet. With a mouth shut sign. Wow, I don't know. We've got Christopher Henshaw. Big up. Let's also out for Friday game. Yeah, he has. He is, and I will get more onto that. It's only a slight niggle. We've got Tequila. Congrats, Eltel and Carl Simpson. Big up, Tequila, to Steve. Not Steve D. But big up to Steve D as well. Has got one. Eltel, nice one, Colin. Thank you very much. What have you done, Colin? Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well, Colin. Duck sounds. Yeah, I need to get some duck sounds. If I want to do that right, I have to get some duck sounds. You are right there, Colin. Tequila. So I will sort that out before Christmas. Has anyone seen Spurs trophies? Yeah, they're in our Spurs cabinet at White Hart Lane. Quietly, nicely sitting there. We got the Tiger Trophy. We have the Audi Cup. So do you know what I mean? We've got a few. Let's give Viatel and Talk about a plug, shall we? Yeah. Well, you're the man with the plug, Tequila. You're the head moderator. So big up to Geordie as well. Unlucky last night, mate. I think he just ran out of steam, to be fair. But you put in such a performance. And look, I said it last night. If Man United had players that put in that performance on Tuesday night, like Newcastle did last night, with the amount of players they have out injured. I think a lot of people would be more respectful of the players than they did. I don't know if Colin agrees with me or not, but that's how I feel. But unlucky last night, mate. So unlucky. At one point, you were in the Champions League, then you were in the Europa League, and now you're out of Europe, which is really unlucky. But Newcastle will come again. They will come again. And then we've got the Tiger Cup as well. Unlucky last night, Geordie, mate. Still can't get over yesterday's. Like, no, it's going to be a heartbreaker for you. It's been a hard week ready for Man United and Newcastle fans, to be fair. Both out of Europe completely before Christmas. So, let's see what news we have today for you guys. And we'll go for a bit of Tottenham news, but we'll start a little bit with some Tottenham transfer news. Tottenham Hotspur are keen on signing Argentinian attacking midfielder Matías Asoli in the upcoming January transfer window. Juventus are keen to sell. This is only rumours, by the way. Are keen to sell the player to benefit financially. They are demanding 25 million for the player. But everyone's asking, who is this young Argentinian lad? He is a good player, Tequila. What this is he was born on the 15th of April 2023, makes him 20 years of age. His birthplace was Mar de la Plata in Argentina. He is a 6-foot attacking midfielder, right winger forward, so he can play up front as well. He did start his senior career at the Juventus Next Generation, making 28 appearances, only scoring 3 goals. In 2021, he made his Juventus debut in the same year, making 15 appearances, only scoring 1 goal. And he's been on loan at Frosinone for 2023. He's made 12 appearances and 6 goals in 12 appearances. So he's had a good season so far. Right, let me take that off. Tottenham Hotspur, these are the rumours. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly among the leading contenders alongside Juventus and 2 other unnamed Premier League clubs in the pursuit of Callum Phillips for a potential January transfer. So, guys, let me know what you think of this. Look, a lot of people yesterday were saying they didn't want Phillips. Now, I'm sort of in the minority that I think he'd be a good signing for Ange. He'd be a good backup. He's got Premier League experience. He wouldn't have to wait for him to get used to the league because he's already used to the league. So he'll get up and running. So let me know, guys, what you think on Phillips. I'll go back to the chat now and see what people say, because I just feel he'd be a good signing. Who has got coming in as well? Big up to me as well. Big up me, W. Big up to all in the chat. Big up to Mia as well. She's saying hello to everyone. Colin is saying Phillips and Højbjerg out maybe. Yeah, the Højbjerg thing for me, will Ange let him go with, I'm going to talk about it later with Philip as well when he comes back, but would you let Højbjerg go with the injuries we have in midfield at the moment? We're stretched as it is. But we have to wait and see, Philip. But it's good shout. But there we go. Calvin Phillips is one rumour. We've got another transfer window as well. In the January transfer window, Ange Postecoglou, now at Tottenham Hotspur, is reportedly considering signing Jota. Yes, please, bring him in. I think he'll be a fantastic addition to the squad. I really do. He'd be a great replacement. I know Mia's going to say about Højbjerg. She'll be coming in a minute once I start disagreeing with you. You can guarantee that. She'll just pop in out of nowhere and just give her views and run off again. Yeah, please, Jota for me, absolutely fantastic. Good signing, played well for Liverpool, good play for Liverpool, good play for Celtic. Ange knows how he plays. He's played in an Ange system, so he knows how to do it. So for me, yes, please. Thank you very much. Bring him in. Also, the other rumours is Braithwaite and Ben Godfrey are if interested to Spurs in January. Look, I think Everton going to need the money here, so they're going to have to start selling players. That they are in debt, there are in financial problems. So if people do come, they will be selling players. Now, Godfrey is any good for Tottenham? I don't think so. Braithwaite, I think he's more of a better player than Godfrey, in my opinion. But Everton will have to sell because there are in financial problems at the moment, guys. So, look, we have to see what happens. But let me know what you think in the chat, guys. Let me know what you think. Then, of course, we've got the manager rumours as well. Dortmund apparently are appearing to offer Erik ten Hag a lifeline. He is the number one target to take up the helm at the German club. Now, there was a bit of news broke on Sky Sports earlier today about Graham Potter being linked, being Jim Ratcliffe's number one choice to take over from Ten Hag. Now, I've done a bit of digging on this, and I've done a bit of asking sources and people connected to the club. And I can tell you that this is not true. This news is not true. We brought you the other day that Jim Ratcliffe is ready to resign. This is from the Qatari media. And also the deal with Manchester United has collapsed. So the news Sky Sports report today, I've been told, is false news. It's not correct. It's not true. It ain't going to happen. But Philip, look, we started this and I'll work back with you with the rumours we've got. Ten Hag, Dortmund looking to offer Ten Hag a job to take him out the Manchester United firing line. Sky Sports, Graham Potter's to be high on the Manchester United if Sir Jim Ratcliffe uses him, but I've been told that's not true. I've been told it's really false news. No manager has been, as Colin says, no manager has been spoken to in regards of United. Potter is on the short list of 4 and isn't the favourite. So where are you going with this? What do you think will happen? Do you think Liverpool on Saturday, Philip, Sunday, will push the destiny of where Ten Hag, what happens?
I've been saying that. Like, I didn't think they'd fire him before the Bayern match, but if they got a good result against Bayern, I think he might have bought himself some time, but I don't think that wasn't the case, obviously. They're now completely out of Europe, which I think even the most pessimistic Man United fan would not have been the case at this stage of the season. As regards Graham Potter, I don't think so. I don't think any. I was talking to a couple of United fans this morning, and they said they'd rather have Harry Potter than Graham Potter. So Ten Hag to Dortmund, that's an interesting one because Dortmund are through to the next round of the Champions League. I know they're not doing great in the Bundesliga, but that's an interesting one. I just think anyone that comes to United, and I did hear somebody mention Antonio Conte, that was greeted with even more dismay than Graham Potter. So I don't think they want him either. So I think we'll see after Sunday what happens.
I think as Spurs fans, we can highly recommend not to get Conte. I telling you now.
I think that's a cast iron guarantee. You wouldn't find one Spurs fan who would recommend Antonio Conte to United. Then again, we might recommend him, hoping he does the same thing to them as he did to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No offense, United, but you know what I mean.
We're very sorry, Colin, for that.
I didn't mean it, Colin. I was just trying to say he'd probably bring you down to earth like he brought us down to earth,
Now, I'll go quickly through the transfer rumours, Philip, as well. We've got Tottenham are keen on signing this Argentinian attacking midfielder, Matata Soler from Juventus, 25 million. Juventus are keen to sell the player to benefit financially. I don't think it's a position. Also, we're looking at Calvin Phillips as well, Philip, coming in from Leeds.
Look away, I'd say.
A lot of people in the chat say they like Philip. Me and Tequila think he'd be a good signing.
I don't know. I think maybe the fact he was good to Leeds, but he's done absolutely nothing in Manchester City. He's pick up a champions winning medal for playing about 15 minutes a season. He might if he comes in, that means the likes of Højbjerg is going. That's the only way I can look at that. You couldn't have the two of them in the squad,
No.
They're very similar. But we need a centre back, Dermot. That is the bottom line. I don't care about these midfielders. Centre back is the man.
Fabrizio Romero has and Ange said in his press conference today they are going to sign the centre back in January.
Good.
So that's it. Now, Jota, Philip, you may have seen this player at Celtic. We love him. We think he's a great little player. Where would he fit into Ange's front three, do you think, Philip? He could play anywhere along the front three, can't he?
He can, but coming in from the left, I think was what maybe he's done a lot of damage. That means that Brennan Johnson is going to be at risk. I mean, I'd take him on a free transfer, right?
Yeah.
Because apart from his wages, you're not really losing that much money. But I'd be interesting to see where he fits him in. Because Johnson's looks like he's going to be coming good. You don't want to spike his progress either. No. Tricky one, because we have got a great competition for places up front. That's the way it should be. I just don't know exactly where he'd fit in now.
Yeah, but also Jota has played in the Premier League as well for Liverpool, Philip. So he has got Premier League
No,
experience.
this is a different Jota.
No, it's the same Jota.
Did he play for Liverpool?
Did he?
No. This is Jota. The other Jota still at Liverpool. No, this is a different guy.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Guy,
yeah.
No, the other guy is Portuguese as well, I think.
Oh, yeah, I always get the two mixed up. Sorry. Yeah, you are right. And then, of course, Everton, Braithwaite and Ben Godfrey. People in the chat are going to go to the minute saying no to Ben Godfrey. Braithwaite, they haven't said anything yet about him. Everton are financially stuck, Philip. Do you think Everton will have to do a fire sale to get themselves out of any financial mess they're in?
I know that we're fighting with them at the minute over the Dele Alli situation.
Yeah.
Money for that. So I think that's not going to help any further deals.
No.
If we put the boots into Everton for that, they're not going to do us any favors with future deals.
No.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know a huge amount about either player.
No.
You know, I'll have to gen up on them and see what's what. But Everton possibly, yeah. I mean, they may be into a fire sale situation. With the 10-point deduction and imminent. Well, they're not going to go down. I think they'll survive anyway. But
they will survive, Philip. I don't think
they're not in the best of shape, you know?
No, they're not. We've got Flat Cat Pete. Hi, guys. Doing the stream tomorrow. Flat Cat Pete, the Cockney Spurs. Big up to you guys. Press and like and sub for these guys. Big up, Flat Bat. Thank you very much. And a massive thanks to Colin as well. Bought 5 memberships today, Philip, as well.
See that.
Big up to him. We've got big up to me as well. If we replace Højbjerg, then let him go for F's sake. I knew she'd say that.
She doesn't let go, does she?
She doesn't know. Mia, just let it go. Let it go. Let Højbjerg go. Let him out of your life. We know you love him. We know you got him in his dungeon somewhere with Højbjerg. We do know that. With Romero, we do know that. Column, no manager has spoken. We've done that one. LOL Conte. Who's the next? Nuno, says Tequila. Column says, Laporte, Potter, Conte, and Alonso are the 4 United would like Zidane and Zidane, but no, it won't happen. No, that won't happen. Big up to GJ Samuel. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. I am changing banks at the moment, so I need to update my membership again. Big up, GJ Samuel. Look, look, if you can, it's fantastic. Don't put yourself under pressure, but thank you so much for the support is well appreciated. I thought we had no money for transfers, but I did tell you we did. Do you know, I keep telling these people, Philip, that there is money there. Nobody believes me. They don't believe the prophet. The prophet is leading the way. Do you know, it's like Ange Postecoglou is Jesus, right? He's Moses, right? And we're just his disciples, spreading the word of Ange. And at the moment, Philip, what can we do different? We're spreading the word, the gospel according to Ange. And it's getting out there, isn't it?
It is.
Slowly.
Yeah, plus Daniel Levy likes prophet as well. Maybe a different type of prophet. Do you know something? Just completely off the record. I'm after hearing the words of the Ange song, you know, the Robbie Williams song. I only have to hear in the last line of it there when they mentioned Christian Gross. I never knew that was in it until today.
Good old Christian Gross.
Good old Christian Gross.
Good old Christian. Hopefully Spurs pay big money for Braithwaite. Everton signing for $1 million for Carlisle when we played for us. I know he would be unreal. He's Carlisle's lad. We got a 15 to 25% sell on.
Good. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That smaller clubs benefiting from big transfers.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Hang on. Sorry, lads. This is me again.
We've got Tequila said Levy won on the scratch card. Yeah, wrong Jota Domo. Yeah, it is. Wayne Bonner, hello. Not seen much of you. How are you? Talking to each other. Big up to Tequila plug-in to Full-Time Sports Network as well. Wayne Bonner, what's up, mate? How you doing? They're talking to each other. We've got Chris said, don't matter who United getting, they'll be in the same position in 18 months' time unless things change at the top. We've been through this. And I think it was me and Dave talking about it earlier. Spurs keep replacing manager after manager after manager after manager. It doesn't work. It's the players that should take responsibility. It's the players that should take the blame. You can blame a manager for so much, but the players have to take the blame as well. They're the ones out not performing for the manager, throwing another manager under the bus. How many managers did our players throw under the bus when they felt, we can't work with this manager, the training's too hard, he's not picking me. I'm sorry, I'm not playing for him. Go out and just play 50%. you know, we're going to play that. You're only going to pay 50%. Work that one out. I cannot wait to let him go. Trust me. I know that you get more of me tonight on the round table discussion. We got, what else we got in the chat? There are just, would you buy Sancho Domo? Me and Philip disagree in this. I would. Philip wouldn't. For the reason why I would is because I think Ange will be able to settle him down and get a good player out of him. So that for me is what I think would happen. Now, Philip's dead against it. Philip doesn't want Sancho anywhere near the club. So wait till he comes back. I'll ask him, but I know that. Now, guys, Nottingham Forest on Friday, of course, and we have fresh injury news. Postecoglou has confirmed that Lo Celso, who has started 3 of the last 4 games, suffered a slight injury in training and will miss the game on Friday. Very, very disappointing news. And Daniela's brought it up here as well. Big up, Daniela. She says, good evening, Dermot and Philip. Yet another injury. Does this change your 11 for tomorrow? Yeah, it does. And I have rejigged it as well. I was quite happy to start Lo Celso with Kulu in the midfield on Friday, but I've now resorted back to the team that started against Newcastle on Sunday. Look, it's only a slight niggle, so he should be back in time for where are we now? Where are we day today? We're the 14th of 16th. He should be back in time for the Everton game, the last game before Christmas, Saturday. So hopefully that will be the same. But look, we are very unlucky with injuries. We really are. Now, also another problem we've got is this man. Now look away now, Mia, if you do. Now, Mr. Romero, love him to bits. Wouldn't change him for the world. Wouldn't take anything out of him. But he is a game away from being booked. Now, in just 2 games that Romero Philip has been back for, yet the 25-year-old is already at risk of missing another match for the club over the festive period, which will once again leave Tottenham with back to Emerson Royale and Ben Davies. This is because he's picked up his 4th yellow card of the season during the match against Eddie Howe's side on Sunday. Yet another reckless tackle, this time on Colin Wilson. I don't think it was a reckless challenge myself.
It wasn't as bad as the one again. Well, it wasn't. And the one in Chelsea wasn't bad either. But I'm just thinking there. Obviously, you don't lose the 5 yellow cards don't disappear on a red card. You still have to keep your tally if you get a straight red. You know the way you miss a match if you get 5 yellows, and then it's wiped clean. But obviously, if you're on 4 yellows and get a red, the 4 yellows remain. Yeah, it does. But it does change now. I've just got a bit of breaking news for you, Philip. Arteta has avoided punishment from the FA over the comments he made after Arsenal's defeat to Newcastle last month. Now, what's your reaction to that? Just very quickly. For fuck's sake, that guy gets away with frigging murder. Yeah, he does. He won't stay in his technical area. He abuses everybody in sight, and he gets away with it. David Dean strikes again. Yeah. Arsenal using their influence to get the manager off the hook again. Yeah. What's that guy got to do to get a fine or a ban? Shoot somebody. Even then, he probably blames somebody else. Can I just say very quickly? I do not accept. Philip's saying this apparently or just fictionally. He doesn't mean it. Some people might take it the wrong way, Philip. God help him if they do. I do mean it actually. When it comes to Arteta, I do mean it. Lego man. You know something? I won't even buy my grandkids Lego for Christmas because of that fella. Oh, poor old Philip, poor old grandchildren, Philip's grandchildren. I'm telling you. I was in the shop the other day and I said to Mary, will I buy them Lego? Oh, no, I can't buy them Lego. That's got Arsenal associations. I'm not buying Lego. Oh, Philip, come on, buy them Lego. Oh, for God's sake. The children. They have enough of it anyway. All right. Anyway, so look, we'll get back to Romero. There's a few new people that have joined us. We've got also Mr. Dave himself. Big up, Mr. Good evening, Philip Mr. Roy. Means every word. The day I'm having today now. God, don't mention Arteta. Oh, geez, here we go again. Sorry, Jem, this is maddening.
This is Daniel Levy ringing up Philip every 5 minutes. Have we got money for this transfer? Have we got money for that transfer? This is what's happening. Big up to Dave. Michael Oliver Tree, who sent off Romero versus Chelsea, is in the VAR room. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Big up to Dave. Now he's saying big up to Tequila. Philip, yeah, big up to there. We've got tell us how you really feel, Philip. Oh, good on Philip. I love it. And then we've got Wayne Bonner. Good. Hang on, where is it? Good afternoon, Irish Hotspur. How are you doing? So big up to him. If possible, could you run through what you think our bench will look like tomorrow? I will have that done in our predicted lineup, Daniela, which is going out tomorrow morning. So we will do that. I'm going to do that later, and we're going to do the bench, and we're going to do everything for you. So we will have that up for you later. Philip, I told you not to join Camarillo. And then Dave is saying, that's Miss Toys. I'm asking what to drop Philip's Great Grizzly Oscar. Oh, dear. I love it. I love it. And then Daniel says, thanks. But look, I go back to the Romero thing. Look, I wouldn't change Romero for the world. You take the passion out of Romero. You take the Romero as a player out of it. I think his reputation precedes him, and I think this is the problem here, and I think this is the problem with referees. It's happened with players in the past where players have this reputation of being a tough tackler and a tough player. Football is a physical sport. It is a physical sport. You are going to get rough and tumbles. You are going to put into tackles. You are going to get into argy-bargies. And I think it should be just Romero should be left alone. I mean, if he's on a really bad tackle, then yeah, fine. But I think Romero's reputation gets ahead of him. His reputation goes before him, which I think is not fair on him, to be fair. As the Premier League, the official website, the 11th of December, the rules state that any player earning 5 bookings from his side, from the first 19 Premier League matches, will be served with a 1-match ban in the same competition. With 3 games left until that cut-off point, there is a serious possibility of Romero picking up a 5th yellow card in that time, which would see him sit out a meeting with either Everton, Bournemouth, Brighton, or Bournemouth. So let me know, guys, if he does get booked on Friday, which game would you prefer him to miss? Now, we don't want to miss any games, but if he has to miss one, which one, guys, do you think it might be better for him to miss? Would it be Everton, Brighton, or Bournemouth? Look, for me, I'd rather, if he gets booked Friday, get it over and done with. And I know Everton's not going to be an easy game, but I'd rather him just get it over and done with. But we'll have to see. We'll see what you say in the chat. We've got Mia saying Bournemouth. That's a good shout, Mia. Bournemouth as well. Daniela Zito saying the same. Stephen Thomas is on the same wavelength as me. Don't change Romero at all. Look at Delhi. We've never been the same player since. We've got Tequila saying Everton. We've got Lisa as well. Big up Lisa from Mexico. Good afternoon, Dermot, Philip, and chatters. Well, it's Dermot and part-time Philip. He comes on for a few minutes and the Daniel Levy rings him. He has to go off again. He comes back on. Daniel Levy rings him again, asking for more money for transfers. Philip goes off again. So really, Daniel Levy's taken up a lot of Philip's time. I'm going to have to work with Daniel Levy and easily Philip alone for a couple of hours a day at least. So big up Lisa all the way from Mexico, and I hope you're looking forward to Christmas, you and the family. Look, I'm going to have a word with this Daniel Levy fella. He keeps ringing you every 5 minutes when there's a transfer mentioned. I wish it was
Daniel Levy ringing, to be honest.
Is he trying to find what the PIN code is for the credit card to use for buying the players?
You can't remember the secret number on the back of it.
Yeah.
No. It's just mad today. Mad.
Yeah. His recording for content is for OnlyFans. Oh, very funny to keep. Now, Philip is saying, Dave said, that's Miss Toys asking where to drop Philip's great.
I booked it under another name. Yeah. No, I actually bought the young lad a guitar so he can learn how to play the guitar and he can play along with me then. Yeah.
That's good. Tequila says, tell us how you really feel, Philip.
I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't do that.
If Philip did that, Tequila, right, I swear to God, within 10 minutes, YouTube would have this channel cancelled. The day we leave YouTube, Philip, right? The day this channel winds up, right? I will give you full permission to go full Monty, right? Just say how you feel for the last bits and just watch us go out in a bang of glory.
Oh, stop. Oh,
How you
no.
getting on with your grandfather's speech, by the way, for Christmas Day?
Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. It should all will be revealed.
He's going to rival the King of England. This is my way. I said me and Dave were having a laugh about it earlier, Philip. So I won't say what I said to Dave. Dave knows what I said, but you know full well what I'm up to. So
you're setting me up on this. I know well you're setting me up. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not setting you up.
I must watch back a few Queen speeches now and get some tips, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, she's a bit long gone now, Philip.
She is all right. Yeah, she is true. But Charlie and Camilla.
Charlie and Camilla. Have Mary next year. Make it like the Godfather and the God the Godfather.
That would be a good idea. She might come out with a few things even worse than me.
Well, I tell you what, the day I finish with this channel, you and Mary can run riot. So there you go. So I'm giving you full permission then. But just not now. No. Philip's on our side. That would be a good thing. If he's ringing him, we need someone on the inside. Exactly, Lisa. Now, Philip, I was asking the people in the chat, where would you want Romero to get his suspension? Now, look, he's got 3 games left, and then this rule then is out the window. Look, I'd rather him get it done out of the way. If he picks up against Forest and Everton, look, which game would you rather him miss if he is going to get that?
I suppose I'd probably normally say Bournemouth, but the fact Bournemouth went to Old Trafford and took him to pieces the other week last week. I don't know. I think we need if we're going to lose him for a home game. Because an away game, we just need to be a little bit more extra cautious, slightly. So, who's the next home game after this? Is it Everton or Bournemouth?
It's Everton on the 23rd.
Yeah, but Everton are playing pretty well at the minute as well. So, let's just say I'd rather he behaved himself and didn't get booked. But if it does happen against Forest, if he survives the Forest game, he gets booked against Everton. He misses Bournemouth, so maybe Bournemouth. Yeah.
This is from Ronnie. I think this is a wind-up, this lineup, Philip. It's got to be a wind-up.
I think that's that. Is that the reserve team who wants to play?
Yeah, it might be the bench. That might be the bench.
I think that's the bench, yeah.
Yeah, the bench. If that was our first 11, I would be severely worried.
I would indeed.
But big up. And she did ask as well, on your Premier League, are your Premier League predictions on the stream tonight? Looking forward to the show. Many thanks for all the live.
Doing that, all right.
Yeah, we will be doing that. I will get that ready after this show, and then me and Philip will be putting them up. He was saying, where's Ronnie? Ronnie was saying, yeah, it is the bench. Hello, rated R Dermot and Lord Philip.
X-rated.
X-rated Dermot and Lord Philip of Leitrim.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So if you're Lord Philip, does that make Mrs. Brady Lady Brady?
God almighty, it sounds like Karen Brady. They don't want to like her. Jesus.
I'll tell you one thing. It's a good job your missus can't hear half what you say, Philip. You'd be getting a frying pan around the back of the head very quickly.
My missus went shopping at 12 o'clock and she hasn't come home yet.
Maybe she went to the pub.
Could have. She could well have, Mind you, she didn't make a phone call and there was a lot of glasses clinking in the background, so maybe that's what it was. Yeah. Philip. I'll know soon when she comes home anyway, but she started in the door.
Yeah, Philip will be picking her up from the pub from 12 o'clock tonight.
Oh, Jesus, good well be. What were you doing it last night? Yeah.
I don't want to know, Philip. I do not want to know. Oh, how did your school thing went?
Oh, I'm now treasurer of the local school. I knew I was set up. I was brought on for a reason, So.
Who set you up?
Well, once I find out, they'll find out. I guess now we're looking for a treasure, and everyone's just looking at me. Oh my God, I've been set up on this, So I've done it before. It's no panic.
Yeah. Dermot and Philip, could you explain how a player goes back to having no yellows and a clean slate? Romero always nears getting suspension. Well,
it's the red card.
He got the red card, so that wiped that out, didn't it, Philip? So
it's a straight red, which is totally separate. If he'd got 2 yellows, If he'd been sent off in a second yellow, then the yellows would have gone.
Yeah.
But it was a straight red, so that was it.
No, I did start with this, but Lo Celso is out as well of Friday's game, Philip, with a slight injury. But that injury list, I've done it today for our pre-match thoughts, Philip, and it's absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It really is. Now, it's not been a great week for the Premier League, to be fair, has it? With two clubs.
It's not been a great week for our European ambitions next season.
No, it hasn't. So I wanted to talk you through a little bit what has happened last night. Now, what is the state of play? These are the top 4. You have to be in the top 2. So England at the moment are 12.13 points. Italy are 13.14. So Germany have advanced to the round of 16. Bayern Munich, Dortmund, RB Leipzig, and Bayern Leverkusen. Now, also in the Europa League, Freiburg and then Frankfurt are in the Europa League, and then Union Berlin are out. So then they're out of the Champions League. Italy advanced to the round of 16. Inter, Lazio, Napoli advanced to the knockout playoff round. AC Milan for the Europa League, and then advanced stage 3 to be confirmed. Roma, Atlanta, and Fiorentina in the UEFA Europa Conference League and the Europa League. In England, advancing to round of 16, of course, it's Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool in the Arsenal, Man City in the Champions League and the Europa League. Liverpool advanced to the stage to be confirmed. Brighton, West Ham, Aston Villa, and out, of course, of Man United and Newcastle. And in Spain is Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Real Sociedad in the Champions League. In the Europa League, it is Real Betis and Villarreal, and then out are Seville and Osasuna in the Conference League. Philip, look, how important was last night's? How unimportant, I should say, was last night's defeat for Newcastle, Manchester United, and how's it impacted our season? Because it has impacted our season, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I know that at 5 o'clock on a Thursday evening, that's shocking, far too complicated for me, all those permutations. But all in all, I'm looking at Spain with 4 clubs through and England with only 2. That's got to have an effect at the end of the season, you know. It could well be we lose out on this 5th place because of that. So thank you, Manchester United, and thank you, Newcastle. But, you know, for doing that. If we'd had 4 clubs through, then we'd probably be on a better chance of doing it. But I don't know, John. It's going to be a while before this is all sorted out, really. You know, I don't know who like Spain. We're England are 12.13 and Spain 12.06. There's nothing in that, and yet they've 2 teams going through than we have.
So does that sort of put when I say that the Bundesliga is a farmers' league, does that sort of knock that out of the water, Philip? My complaint.
No, I think it's not a farmers' league. There are some good teams in Germany, but there's a few dodgy ones as well. Like, put it like this: there's no easy games in the Premiership, but I think Bayern Munich have had a few easy games in the Bundesliga. Not be the best way of putting it, you know. So it's not a farmers' league. I'd class the French league as a more farmers' league than the German one, you know. And Italy and Spain are pretty strong.
Yeah, they are. What do you think of that? Look, very quick, let's get a few chats in. Dave saying Philip is in flying form today. I love it.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks,
when
Dave.
he's like this. My missus went to an antique tequila store and they kept her.
Hope she doesn't read that post, Tequila. You could be in trouble.
Does that mean you got an upgrade then, Tequila? Let us know. We've got Matthew saying, my boy Dave in the house. Rah.
Yeah.
Ronnie will Romero will get a yellow card. He might get a yellow in all 3 games.
Yeah, it's possible.
I wouldn't change Romero for the world, Philip.
No, I mean, no. Okay, maybe just a little less of the reckless tackling when we're 3-0 up and coasting. I mean, that tackle against Newcastle could have cost us dearly if he got sent off, you know.
But everyone, please, if you're enjoying this, hit the like button, hit the subscription button as well, please. Let's get up to 2K before my birthday on the 5th of February. I would love that. And also pick up your memberships as well. And also send in the super chat. I know it's tough times out there. We know Christmas is coming up, but it does help us grow. Me and Philip don't have any big people behind us. We do this by ourselves. Philip, you know, and we do put a lot of work in this, the pair of us. And,
Well, I must say, Jimmy, you do more than I do. You do an awful lot more than I do. So,
well,
fair
no,
dues to
you
man.
turn up, Philip. You turn up and join me
sometimes,
and give you valuable input into and we do a lot of discussions behind the scenes and putting shows
Here
together.
we go again. I guarantee this is the last.
Yeah, but the last one, and then he'll be joining us at 9 o'clock tonight. That's Mrs. Brady asking to be picked up from the pub. Tequila says younger model, Dermo, younger model. Okay, Tequila, saying hi to Stephen, saying hi to Tequila. Big up Matthew Dave says, long time no see. How are you, lad? Pretty much the mate. And then we've got DJ Samuel. Big up DJ says, I do miss the Champions League music at White Hart Lane. It will be back next season. I will guarantee you. The prophet is going to tell you, follow me all the way to the Champions League, because that's where Tottenham are going. So let me quickly explain to you about all this thing to get the 5th place. Now, Man United and Newcastle struggles in Europe have had a knock-on effect, as both teams are currently outside the Premier League top 4. It could result in one of them missing out next season. As explained, the 5th Champions League spot will go to the top two leagues with the best average confederate from their teams competing in European competition. Each victory is worth 2 points. A draw results in 1, and as expected, nothing is gained for a defeat. Manchester United and Newcastle managed to combine 2 wins from 12 games. That's shocking. Compared to Arsenal, Man City, 10 victories from 12 games. The latter 2 sides both qualify for the Champions League, where further bonus points are up for grabs. Crucially, Liverpool, Brighton, West Ham, and Aston Villa have all secured passages next round of the Europa League and the Europa Conference League as well. So, Philip, where once we were the dominant nation in European football in the late 70s, early 80s, and then we went through a bit of it in the late 90s and early 2000s with Liverpool and reaching so many, Manchester United reaching so many finals. Have we? The question is, Philip, have we dropped our standards, or has European football caught up with British football?
I don't think we dropped our standards. We've always, we're always, 4 teams qualifying for the Champions League. Not every country has that.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have 5 next year, though it's doubtful at the moment. No, I don't think. In fact, I would go so far as to say I don't think. I think maybe Germany, Spain, and Italy, while they're good leagues, haven't kept up with us. I think the Premiership is by far the best league in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's the most popular in the world. It's the one that's watched most worldwide.
Mm.
People look at all the fans of the team in South Korea and Thailand and Australia and all over the place. That wouldn't have happened 10, 15 years ago. But now we're huge over there. And that's why the teams go on these tours out to the Far East now to thank the loyal fans in those particular countries. So no, I don't think we've gotten any weaker. I think this season has been weak because of the representation we had in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And 2 teams gone out at this stage, which is pretty. Was it last season? Did all 4 go through?
Yeah,
I think they did.
If we were in Man United's group, Philip, do you think we'd have got through that group?
I think we would have. I think we wouldn't have. But we wouldn't have lost to Copenhagen. We wouldn't have dropped points to teams like Copenhagen anyway.
I have to say, congratulations again to Manchester United for actually finishing bottom of a group that didn't have to finish bottom in.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, that is something. And also Jason Cundy as well, using his usual spouting nonsense again last night.
What was he on about now?
I would say Newcastle have finished. Basically, the usual drosh he comes out with. He seemed to forget.
He's a gobshite. He really is.
He seemed to forget he played for us.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to rate his time at Spurs at all. Whereas you've got Jamie O'Hara, who goes on our boat most of the time, I don't know what it is with Jason Cundy. Something must have happened when he was at Tottenham that he still has a grudge against us.
I'm going to ring him up one night. I will do it. I'm going to ring him up while we're live on air, Philip. If we're on there at the same time as on, I'm going to ring him up, right? And I'm going to ask him, why do you hate Tottenham so much? You scored a goal for Tottenham against Ipswich Town away. You played for us. Why do you hate us so much, you idiot?
Yeah.
Look, Philip, we are going to leave it here because I know you're busy. I'm going to be busy putting together the roundtable discussion. We're going to talk about tonight, Philip, the Champions League this week. We're going to look ahead to the Premier League week fixtures this week and get our predictions in for that as well. We're going to talk a little bit about players, who wants to go, who do we want to say. We're also going to do the predicted lineup as well and have that in there and get people's discussions on Forest. But Philip, very quickly before we go, what's your hope for tomorrow night? What's your really hope for it?
3 points, a convincing performance, and no yellow cards for Romero. Clean sheet. Fans get up there safely, and we're smiling on the rest. That we're back in real contention for the top 4 again.
Yeah, and very quickly, Philip, who is your choice for Champions League? Who's going to win the Champions League this year?
I know I'm still going to stick to Manchester City. I still think they'll come good.
And the league.
Same. Sorry.
I'm going to ask that question tonight because we are doing a show with Dave and Jack sometime next week where the 4 of us are going to discuss Tottenham's last year. And also, Philip, very quickly, just last question, then we will be going. Ireland manager, we've been talking to candidates.
Yes,
the Irish women's manager is now going to be announced before Christmas. Yeah. Ours is not. What are you hoping for the FAI to do? Because there were a bit of problems yesterday. Yeah. What are you hoping from the FAI?
Well, I heard a discussion on the radio this morning where they were discussing, and I think it was Daniel O'Donnell, not the Daniel O'Donnell, but he's the sports writer for the Irish Independent.
Yeah.
His choice of 2 would be Lee Carsley or Chris Hughton. Now, Chris Hughton has got Ghana in the African Nations Cup, so he's going to be available till February. Lee Carsley, they reckon if he was asked to do it, he would do it, but money is going to be the issue. Yeah. Because apparently Stephen Kenny, you'll die when you hear this, Dermot, you'll probably fall off your stool. Stephen Kenny was on $500,000 a year, right? Which is only roughly what an average championship side manager is earning at the moment. Whereas Giovanni Trapattoni, when he was here years ago, was getting $2 million a year. Okay, that was underwritten by Dennis O'Brien, but it just shows you we're not in the race for a top-class manager with that sort of money on offer.
$500,000.
Yeah.
That idiot.
10 grand a week. 10 grand a week.
No wonder our football is in crisis.
Sorry for ruining your evening by telling you that, but that's what he was on.
No wonder we're struggling as a nation, Philip, football-wise, if we're paying $500,000 to a numpty.
Yeah. But that's the problem. You see, we don't have the money to pay any more to anybody else. So whoever comes in is going to be on roughly that sort of pay grade.
So, no, I'm going to talk about this tonight. I know the other guys, we are going to talk about internationals as well. But very quickly, Philip, do you think we need proper investment like Virgin coming in to sponsor the league? Or do you think who does sponsor the league needs to put more money into the league to get it more out there?
Into the League of Ireland, you mean?
Yeah.
But I don't see it happening. Dermot. Yeah, it's certainly needed, and the crowds were up this season. The standard is up. Everything's up. Everything's up except the sponsorship.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
So we are going to cover, aren't we, the Irish League next season?
Yeah,
we're going to do that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, please watch out for our predicted lineup show. We're going to do that out tomorrow. Me and Philip's pre-game thoughts as well will be out tomorrow. I think we're both on Dave's channel tomorrow night as well, the pre-match show, Philip.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
should be.
And then we are back tomorrow night with the watch along Saturday. I think we're going to do Premier Saturday. I think I need to discuss that with Philip, but I know Saturday morning we are covering the Tottenham Arsenal game. Me and Bobby from Full Time Sports Network and the Armory are covering the North.
I must say the ladies were unlucky last night. Only lost.
They were unlucky.
Yeah,
they were unlucky. So look, Philip, thank you so much for coming. I know you're busy, and I do.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's just
I
occupational hazard, you know. Yeah.
Well,
I'll see you later on. I'll talk to you later.
Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription button. We are back tonight at 9 o'clock for the roundtable discussion. Myself, Philip, Colm, Mia, and Ash from Southview Coys as well. Next week we are doing a pre-record with Dave and Jack, so watch for that coming. We are Tottenham. We are back. Come on, you Spurs.
See you later.
Big Andrew Trust. All above the train and train. Choo choo.